In this video, we'll walk you through the rules for stock trading, crypto, real estate, and passive income while on an F-1 visa. We'll also explain how to stay compliant, avoid visa violations, and build a solid financial foundation. Let's begin with the basics. Yes, F-1 students can invest in the stock market. But there's a big difference between what's legal and what's not. The golden rule is this: passive income is allowed. Active income is not. So what does that mean in practice? If you're buying and holding stocks, ETFs, or mutual funds as a long-term investment, that's considered passive. You're earning income without active work, and that's generally okay under immigration rules. But if you're day trading, using complex strategies, or treating it like a business, that crosses into active income, which is unauthorized employment, and that's a serious violation of your visa. So how can you invest safely? Stick to buy and hold investing. Use platforms like Schwab, Fidelity, or interactive brokers that accept non-resident aliens and allow submission of the W-8 tax form. Keep your activity low frequency and avoid using margin accounts, short selling, or speculative trades. Now let's talk about the types of investments allowed. As an F-1 student, you can legally invest in U.S. stocks, exchange-traded funds, mutual funds, U.S. government or corporate bonds, and even real estate investment trusts, or REITs. You can also invest in cryptocurrency, buying and holding Bitcoin or Ethereum, for example. But avoid automated trading bots or frequent crypto transactions, which could resemble running a business. What should you avoid? Avoid day trading, margin accounts, or any high-frequency strategy. Avoid creating monetized content about investing on YouTube or TikTok. Avoid offering financial advice or joining investment clubs where profits are shared. Avoid anything that requires effort, risk, or ongoing management. These activities are more than just risky, they could be interpreted as employment or self-employment. Now, how do you stay compliant? Use only cash brokerage accounts. Keep your trading simple and infrequent. Avoid business-like strategies. Track all your investments and trades carefully, and keep documentation. Consult a tax advisor familiar with F-1 visa rules before filing. And most importantly, always ask yourself, am I working, or am I simply investing for my future? Let's talk taxes. Even as an F-1 student, you are required to report your investment income to the IRS. Most F-1 visa holders are considered non-resident aliens for tax purposes and should file Form 1040-NR. You'll also need to complete Form W-8 with your brokerage. If you receive dividends or sell assets at a gain, you'll likely receive a 1099 form from your broker. Be sure to report these correctly. Also, beware of withholding taxes on dividends. These can be as high as 30% unless your country has a tax treaty with the USA. Tax advisor can help you claim treaty benefits and avoid overpaying. What happens if you break the rules? If the government determines that you engaged in unauthorized employment for your investments, your F-1 visa could be terminated. You may lose your SEVIS status and be subject to deportation. Violations may also affect future visa applications, including OPT, H-1B, or green card petitions. The IRS may audit you for filing incorrect forms, and immigration officers at the border may question your financial activity. Even if the violation seems small, it can have long-term consequences. So what should you do if you think you've already made a mistake? Stop the activity immediately. Gather your records. Consult a qualified immigration attorney and a tax expert. They may help you disclose the issue and take corrective action before it escalates. Let's end with some smart tips for international student investors. Start with paper trading platforms like TradingView to practice. Use a reputable brokerage that accepts non-resident investors. Stick to simple, long-term strategies. Set a small budget and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Reinvest your dividends and let compounding do its magic. Avoid hype, avoid financial influencers, and focus on learning. Track everything and stay organized. The more careful and informed you are, the safer your investing journey will be. So, can F1 students legally invest? Yes, but only within very specific boundaries. Invest passively. Avoid anything that looks like work. Report your gains. File your taxes. And when in doubt, get professional advice. Your visa is your future. Don't risk it. With the right strategy, you can build wealth legally and safely while studying in the United States. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, share it with your fellow students. And remember, smart investing starts with smart compliance.